What's up all you gamers? If you want to be dancing for joy like my guardian is here because he's levelling up his season pass so fast, then stay tuned. That's coming up next.
Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Whee.
Welcome back all you guys and girls. So, like I was saying, if you want to know what the easiest way to crack through your season pass is, then let's get on with it, shall we? The easiest and fastest way that I've found, and to be fair, it does still take a little while. You're not going to get this done in one day. It will take several days and it will take a lot of work. But you're trying to level up 100 season levels. So you can't expect it to be done in one day or a couple of hours kind of thing. Now, if you go to your map, and we're back at the tower for this example, if you have a little look, at your vendors, so say for example the Crucible one, the Gunsmith, the Vanguard, pretty much all of the main vendors, they all have bounties. And the bounties are these things just here. So if you have a little look here, you've got the first one and the second one, which are your weekly bounties. So obviously you can only do those once a week and they will give you the highest XP. And then after that you've got your daily bounties. So there, there, there and there. And then finally you've got your last one, which is a random objective, which gives you a small bit of XP. But these ones here are the ones you really want to focus on for as many vendors as you possibly can. So literally just pick them all up. If you wanted to pick some additional ones up, that's fine. I just wouldn't focus on those above the other ones. Prioritise your weeklies and your dailies. And then go to your Crucible one and then go to your Vanguard one just over there. That fella just down there. And like I said, if you have a look on the map, say for example you're in a clan. Oh, I've gone to the wrong one, sorry. Gambit Prime is another one, or Gambit. However, I would say out of all of them, Gambit is one of the tougher ones. It can take quite a while to do those. I would not focus on those above the rest. Gunsmith's probably the first. Then probably get on with some quick strikes and some quick Crucible matches, and then bang at whatever else ones you want to do. For example, that one there, which is the real clan vendor, now that I've got it right. And of course, if you come over to here, your seasonal. Always check the seasonal. They can give you some really good XP for doing some of the bounties, etc. on there. I would honestly say as well, once you've completed all of those, and make sure you're definitely doing your dailies daily, funnily enough, if you click for destinations, if you go down to the planets, say for example the moon, which is one of my favourite ones, just over here you will also have a vendor. If you go to her, she will also have bounties, and it will just be a bit of a change up, to be honest. Some of them can be done really easily as well. And what I tend to do, I don't know if it's everyone's preference, but I actually write them down on a piece of paper. It takes a couple of minutes, so I go and get all of the bounties. I write them all down on a bit of paper. It takes, like I said, takes about 5 minutes, but then I have a quick look at it and I tick them off as I go and work out which ones can link together. So say for example one of them was defeat Fallen and the other one was to basically get a certain amount of kills with an SMG or an auto rifle or something along that. Try and link everything together and you could quite easily get 2 or 3 done at the same time, say in a strike or in the Crucible or something along those lines. Obviously you don't have to, but sometimes I found myself just kind of going in and out of the guide and checking my quests having a little look, going back out, completing one, going back in, doing it again, over and over and over again. Obviously, once you start learning everything you've got to do, you'll kind of get used to it and you probably won't have to write it down. But at the start, I would say give it a try. It did help me, I must admit. Also, I don't know if it's just me, but the load times. Sometimes the load times of just getting into your menu screens can be a bit of a pain. Now, if we go into our season pass, I'll just show you. And like I said, obviously there's quite a few levels to it. Mine is not too high because, to be perfectly honest, I've not really been doing this except for the last couple of days, and I've leveled up ridiculously fast. I've been doing way too many guides and such and not actually leveling in my bounties, but as soon as I did, it has absolutely shot up. But if you have a little look here as well, so say for example down there, as you start to level up here, you'll start to get bonuses down here. And if you look at the first one, plus 24% XP bonus provides various XP gains, large XP boost, small fire team boost, small XP boost, small XP boost. But if you have a little look, it goes up like considerably each time. So what you can actually do to help quite a bit actually would be, once you get all of your quests, so say for example you have done, I don't know, 20. Say for example you've done 20 of these. Don't turn them in. Not when you're on your own. Make sure you're in a fire team. I'm not 100% sure, as I haven't done it up to 6 people, but I'd imagine the more people you've got, the better it is. So if you could do it at 6, do it. If you can only get 3 or 4, do it that way. Anything other than 1 will definitely help you out. Now, as you can see from this seasonal pass, the reason you want to be doing this is because it does give you a lot of stuff that you actually need. For example, the upgrade modules, over here's a bit of bright dust, and further down the line as well, we've actually started to get some really good things. So for example, you've got the exotic cipher, which is really good. Obviously it can get you an exotic, and just over here you'll have some really special items that you can only get from the seasonal, unless you're very lucky obviously. Another exotic engram, and so on and so forth. And obviously if you've paid for the actual season pass as well, you'll be getting all of the items down the bottom, some of which are really good, especially if you like your ornaments and such on your weapons. Like that. That just looks really good. Right, so basically to summarise, bounties, 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 and a little bit of bounties. Obviously if you can go to the planets and get extras of it, do that as well. And there is one other thing that can help you, but you may not be lucky enough to have it. You've either got to have been really lucky with an exotic drop, or you've got to buy it with actual money, or silver should I say. And that would be, once I go into the right thing, go over to the store, and things such as this. Let's have a look. These two. If you have a look, they've got guiding light written on them. And if we delve into that, all XP gains increase by 10%. A bit annoying actually that you can't seem to get this on any random drop ghost. I think you can get it if you're really lucky with an exotic drop ghost, but they are very rare. So pretty much you're going to be having to pay for this if you wanted to get the XP gains. Right guys and girls, I hope that's helped some of you out. Obviously like I said, it's no quick fire way of getting it done within like 20-30 minutes, couple of hours. It is going to be a grind, but this is still the fastest way to level up your season, and probably the best way is just to try and make it not feel as grindy. Just do as much as you can, and like I said, if you're getting bored of doing some of the stuff up here, go down to the planets, go smash out some of the content there, do a few of the bounties on the moon or somewhere else, and it might not feel as much of a chore. As always, guys and girls, for all your latest and greatest Xbox content, hints, tips, guide, and fun gameplay, and soon Xbox Series X as well, hit that subscribe, hit that bell icon. Hope you've had fun, and I'll see you all on the next day.